ఇన్పుట్ మెసేజ్ బిట్ 1. ఫస్ట్ కాలమ్ సెకండ్ కాలమ్ ఒకసారి అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే స్టేటస్ ఆఫ్ ద షిఫ్ట్ రిజిస్టర్ ఆఫ్టర్ ఎంటరింగ్ ఇంటూ ది ఎమ్. సో నా షిఫ్ట్ రిజిస్టర్లో 3 బిట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో దిస్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఎంటర్ ఇంటూ ద ఆల్ ఆర్ ఇనిషియల్లీ zeros. First bit is 1. So overall my contents are 3 bits. In that 3 bits, this is the M position, M1 position, M2 position. So M position is 1, this one is 0, this one is 0. Outputs V1, V2 calculation outputs కి ఎలా చేస్తామా, 1 ఆల్రెడీ మనకి M1 M2 V1 అంటే ఏంటి, M exclusive M1 exclusive M2. So 1 exclusive 0 exclusive 0. Second one V2 M exclusive M2. So 1 exclusive 0. స్టేటస్ ఇప్పుడు 1 2 3 4th కాలమ్ అని చూసాం అనుకోండి, స్టేటస్ రిజిస్టర్లో ఏమున్నదో డేటా ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో ఫస్ట్ బిట్ యూ హ్యావ్ 1, సెకండ్ బిట్ 0, థర్డ్ బిట్ 0. నౌ యూ ఆర్ షిఫ్టింగ్. when you are shifting towards the right, this 1 will come here, this 0 will come here, this 0 will be discarded. Now if you are observing the state, you are observing the positions of M1 M2. M1 M2 positions ఎలా ఉంటాయేమో, first you have M2 and M1. So it is having a 0 1 position. 0 1 position will be B position. First one already you have fixed the positions. 0 1 position is B. What is your final output? Then you are going to observe your transition is, you are starting at one position, that position called as A. This is A position. From A position, when you are giving 1 as an input, when your input is 1, you are going in the downward direction. When 1 is your output, then you are going downward. After that, you are entering into a state called as a B state. This is called as a B state. While you are doing this one, you have got an output called as 1 1. Your initial position is A, where its position is 0 0. When your input is 1, you are going in the downward direction and you are fixing at one position called as B position. So you are going to get a code tree for M is equal to 1 because your input is 1. This is first part is over. Now your second message is 1. When your second message is 1, the second message is now entering into the positions. So previously I have 1 here, this 1 will be entering into the M position, that one will be gone. So we have already these particular values 1 0 because this will come here. Now we are going to observe 1 1 0 is your corresponding bits. So V1 same exclusive OR operation you will get 0, V2 same exclusive OR operation you will get 1. Now we are going to observe the shifting operation. What you are going to observe the shifting operation? Previously you have these 1 1 0 words. Now it is going to be shift in this direction, this one and this to this one. So your values will be in this form. The first one is position is empty, this is 1 and this is 1 and this 0 will come out. Now we are having a position, our M1 M2 positions are 1 1. 1 1 is called with a name called as a D state. So you are starting your T diagram. Initially you are at a state called as A. The state is 0 0. Your first input is 1, so you are going in the downward direction. While your input is 1, you are going to get an output called as 1 1. That particular state is called as B state. When you are standing at B state, you have given another input 1, so again you are going in the downward direction. Once you are going in the downward direction, you are going to get one particular state called as a D state. While you are going to observe that particular state, you are going to get an output called as 0 1. That D state is this particular state, D state. So you are going to get an output for this particular state 0 1. Now once you are going to observe this one, you are going to give another input called as a 0. When your input is 0, I am taking this one to here. So this is going to become here. This 0 will be your first place. This is going to be here. This 1 is your second place and this one is your last place. Again your V1 V2 values, M1 exclusive M exclusive M1 exclusive M2, which is your V1, your answer will be 0. Your V2 is M exclusive M2, so 0 exclusive 1, you are going to get 1. Again what you are having got, your previous values are like this 0 1 1. Now we are going to shifting those. Shift చేసేటప్పుడు ఎలా షిఫ్ట్ చేస్తాము, you are going to get this particular value. This 0 will come here, this 1 will come here, this 1 will be discarded. This one, if you are observing the M1, M2 positions, you are going to get a position called as 1, 0. That is called as C position. States are being fixed. Observe, you can observe in my notes, the states are like this. States are like this. This is M1 position, M2 position. M1 position, M2 position. 0, 0. M1 position 0, M2 position 0. It is called as A state. M1 position 1, M2 position 0. It is called as B state. 0, 1, C state. 1, 1, D state. Don't get confused with those states. Now we are going to observing the corresponding diagram. I have started at a position called as A. Observe that one carefully. You are going to observe at a position called as A. When you have got input 1, you are going in the downward direction. While you are going to downward direction, you have stabilized at a state called as a B state. When you are going to get at a B state, you have got an output 1, 1. Once you are at a B state, again you are going to give an input 1. So again you are moving in the downward direction. This is the direction. You are moving in the downward direction. Now we are going to get stabilized at a state called as a D with an output 0, 1. When you are stabilizing at a state D, again you are giving an input called as a 0. When you are getting an input 0, you are going in the upward direction. When you are moving in the upward direction, you are stabilizing at a state called as a C state. That state called as a C state. When you are stabilizing at state, your output will be 1, 0. So this is your corresponding final tree diagram. I am showing you the generalized diagram of a tree diagram. This is the generalized diagram of a tree. So your position always will be safe. Your position will be always will be safe. You are at a position A. This is your starting point. If your input is 0, go in the upward direction. If your input is 1, go in the downward direction. So 0, A is your stable state. That means your initial state. 0, 0 is your initial state. Suppose if my input is 0, I am going in this direction. While I am going to this state, my output is 0, 0. If I am stating at this position, again if my input is 0, I am going in the upward direction. If my input is 1, I am going in the downward direction. At your initial state, instead of getting 0 as an input, if you get 1 as an input, then you are going to another state called as a B state. At this you have two possibilities. 1 may be your input. If your input is 1, you are going in the downward direction. If your input is 0, you are going in the upward direction. This line, the values that are there on the line, you observe this point carefully. The values that are there on this particular line is the output values. The positions A, B, C, D positions are called as your states. If you are doing that one, you will get this entire diagram. Once you have got this code tree diagram, you are now entering into another diagram called as a trellis diagram. This question is being regularly asked. If you want to draw the code tree diagram, if you want to draw the code trellis diagram, definitely you have to come with the code tree diagram. So by observing the code tree diagram, you can easily say that my current states, my next states. Current states are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. I have already defined A, B, C, D is your current state. Next states are also the same. I am initially at state A. With the output 0, 0, I am going to state A. So this is the direction because you can observe this. I am initially at state A. I am going to state another state called as A, where my outputs are 0, 0, 0, 0. I am initially at state A. I can go to state B, where my output is 1, 1. I am initially at state A. I can go to state B, where my outputs are 1, 1. Outputs are 1. Again, my current state is B. Where from B state I can go to C, I can go to D. Observe. From B state I can go to C, I can go to D. When I am going to C, from B to C, my output is 1, 0. When I am going from B test to D state, I am going to get 0, 1. If my current state is C, I can go from C to A, I can go from C to B. Why I have got that one? I have observing this one. If my state is A, I can go to A, I can go to B. When I am going to A, my output is 1, 1. When I am going to B, my output is 0, 0. So 1, 1, 0, 0. Again from D, I can go to C, I can go to D. Observe. Again from D, this is your D, I can go to C, I can go to D. If you are going D to D, your output is 1, 0. If you are going from D to C, your output is 0, 1. Same everything what you are getting in the form of a tree diagram, you are converting into a trellis diagram. The last one will be the state diagram. State diagram is exactly same as your trellis diagram. If you observe that one, in the tree diagram, in the trellis diagram you are going to observe the states. If you are starting at A, going to A, you are going to get like this. This is the way you are going to circle. in this direction or in this direction, no problem. You are going to circle this. If you want to go from A to B, this is B point, you are going to A to B in this direction with output 1 1. Again from A, I can go to another point called as C. Where observe, A, I can go to another point called as C. This is observe, this is the C. C to A. From C point I can go to A. From C to A. No A to C, there is C to A. From C point I can go to B. From C point I can go to B with an output 0 0. This is the one. When there are multiple lines, you are drawing one line as the dotted line. That's it. You can go from D to D, you can go from D to C, from B to C, and you can go from B to D. So whatever the diagrams you are writing in the form of present state, next state in the case of trellis diagram, you are going to write directly all the states there and going in the direction in this state diagram. So these are the three parts: giving a convolution diagram like this, giving a convolution diagram like this one, giving a convolution diagram like this. You can develop a code tree. Observe, the code tree is this one. The code tree diagram is this one. This is the code tree for this particular example. For the particular example, this is your answer. For the particular example, this is the answer. This is the general diagram. If you once got the code tree diagram, you can draw the state diagram, you can draw the trellis diagram. So definitely examiner will ask you how to draw the trellis diagram, how to draw the state diagram. To draw these two, you have to definitely get the tree diagram. So this is about convolution codes, code, trellis diagram, tree diagram, state diagram.